Before I go on the roof, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. Might be my last one. Tuck it from underneath and that will be our desk. Balkan reggaeton. Hello. Look who's joined us for a walk. A bit late today, we're just coming back. Yeah. That for parallel parking, huh?
Very nice.
Crazy what you can do under pressure when a FedEx man tells you that it's going to be in your house in 20 minutes. Come to town on market day, which is not the greatest idea if you want to do something in a rush. And now we quickly need to go back home to get a FedEx delivery, which changes the plans for tiling for later on in the day. Conveniently.
Just as we got to the van, the FedEx guy called Danny and we are meeting him in the next village in the centre to get our parcel. The drop off.
Yeah. Got the goods. Now onward and see if we can sort John's residency. Just ended up in practical killing some time because when we turned up to do John's paperwork, people were just going for their lunch break. So we're just here picking up a sink and a tap.
Heading back to the municipality building to hopefully do my residency. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's been, I don't even know how long we've been there. Probably a good hour and a half at the registration municipality office. We were sorting out my residency, for which I've got an interview, so I suppose that's one success. And then we just inquired about how to register the van in this country. And we have a little bit of information, but it's very confusing and complicated. So we're gonna have a little more reading into that when we get a chance.
A long day of doing things but not achieving much, basically.
It's all the boring admin-y jobs which actually just take so much longer than they're supposed to. Key stick. Danny's wasting no time by getting started on the bathroom. He's doing the waterproofing paint and then hopefully that should be dry by the end of this morning and we can start placing some tiles in the bathroom. But the dog still needs walking, so I'm out on the morning dog walk and then I'll head back and start doing some jobs as well. The basement desperately needs disinfecting and everything ready to put the water system in. So I'm probably going to do that to start with, but let's see what today brings. Just got back from the walk and Danny is cutting the first tile.
Just on time to witness me crack it. So I've painted the waterproofing in the shower, but it takes 3 hours to 4 hours between I can do a second coat. So I'm just going to have a go at cutting a tile, see how it goes, and I might even start putting some tiles on the floor if all things go well. Hang on, let's read the instructions actually. I don't have many tiles to break. Hey, first cut. I think I'm just gonna have to cut this little bit, but I'm gonna go and measure again. It's awkward when you have glasses already. Hold, put this shit on. Just run out of tile adhesive. I just mixed a small batch just to get the tiles going. That being said, the floor looks like it's more or less half of it done. Down there, we just have half a tile roll and that's going to be under the worktop. Just a few here where I'm standing. Right now, I'm just going to go and do another coat of the waterproof insulation in the shower. And then by tomorrow, that will go off and I can start tiling the shower as well.
Danny looks like he's getting on pretty well with the tiling and it's just after lunch, so I better make us some food. I've got a very random selection of things today to put together. From all the random things in the fridge, I think I've done all right. Got some potatoes from yesterday, some fresh corn that we'd already cooked. I've made a salad out of tomatoes, beetroots, and some isvara, which is like a dried cottage cheese. And somehow I've made a meal out of all these random things. Whilst Danny's been tiling and before I sat down to edit some videos and make some lunch, I have done my best to clear the floor of the whole basement. It's looking a lot better than it did. In my opinion, it just needs a good pressure wash, but I don't know how practical that would be. But so far I've managed to disinfect everything and clear out pretty much the entire floor of dirt and all the stuff that was down there. Going into the afternoon now, Danny's decided to do a little bit more tiling. He's figured out that he does need one more packet, unfortunately, so can't quite finish it. I'm just going to get stuck in with a bit more video editing because we're way behind and need to start showing you guys what we're up to.
Did you spot it in the corner? Right there. I didn't want to ruin a whole new tile, so I just put a little piece in there. All tiles around here are going to be on the units and you're never going to see them, so we can go out and then put the appliances in the worktop. I need to redo the pipes though, because we moved some of the appliances now. Oh, my back is in pieces. Chimney needs fixing as well.
Tired?
Yeah. That's right.
Wow.
Afternoon tuts. This is second wind now. We got a little bit of a energy boost from our lunch. Bullshit. I'm exhausted, really. No one cares. But this is our desk. We kind of made it quickly from OSB, and if you work with OSB, you know it's kind of like get splinters and it doesn't look great. So we're gonna cover it with your non-stable cloth. We found this on the market. It was only like £4 a meter, so we got a couple of meters, and we're just gonna tack it from underneath, and that'll be our desk. Looks like a Christmas present.
So there we go. There's the grandma's tablecloth as our computer desk. We chose this one because it was the least jazzy one. The original one we had, which I've used for the shelves, is this.
You're telling me you didn't like this one?
We have a bit of an issue today. So with all good intentions, we were going to finish the bathroom. But after looking at the weather over the weekend, it's meant to be stormy and absolutely tipping it down. And last time it tipped it down, we found out there was a bit of a leak in the chimney going in straight into our room, on top of where I sleep basically. It was dripping quite a lot. And our neighbour came over and told us the other day that our chimney looks like it's leaking, and we were like, yeah, we know. It rained on us on the inside. So that's probably going to take a bit more priority today. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to take a trip to the builder's shop and get some supplies to sort out the chimney. I don't know what I need. I don't know how to fix it. But I've been looking at people's chimneys and how their chimneys are built, if you like. So basically I need to change the metal flashing, but also the bricks are shifted and they look like the mortar is cracked in between. I don't know if it's gonna take all day. I don't know if it's gonna take some of tomorrow, but it looks like I definitely need to prioritize that over the shower. Before I head off to the builder shop for materials for the chimney, I'm gonna go around to the barn and see what's in there, because I remember I've seen some corrugated metal for roofing. So I might be able to use some of that before I go and spend some money to buy parts that I might not need. We have thunder tomorrow and rain the day after. So I really need to get it done today. Let's see what we have here and we can use something. I spotted this barrel the first time we were around here. That would be great for burning stuff. I don't know if I can use some of this. Hopefully it's not covered in too many holes like a sieve. For the dust. It's like 3 pieces joined together with some wire in the middle, but this one in the middle is covered in holes. Right, unfortunately, as much as I would like to use something I already have and don't need to spend money, looks like I might have to go to the shop and buy some. Yeah, I don't think that's any good. Off to the shop, I guess. En route to the builder's shop, and also John's first time driving on the right.
Anxiety.
I don't know what we're gonna find in the builder's shop and if we're gonna find something to sort out the chimney. But the weather's changed and now it's saying that it's supposed to rain later on in the day, potentially tonight. I hope they hold still tonight at least. That gives me the afternoon to sort it out, which it doesn't seem like long enough to do something that you've never done before and you're not entirely sure what you're doing. Worst case, I'll just put a tarp over it and I'll deal with it when it's not raining. Let's see what we find in the shop first. That's all done in the builder's shop. Have you ever tried to do something but you're not sure what you're doing? So that's me trying to do the chimney. Try to look up some videos on YouTube and see how to do it. I'm none the wiser, so I'm gonna grab myself a coffee. These are the bits that I got from the shop. I'm just gonna sit and stare at them. until I come up with an idea how to do it. Is it just me, or sometimes you just want to grab a coffee and stare at things until you figure things out? One of the few times that I would probably change my Crocs to a trainer. Before I go on the roof, I'm gonna enjoy my coffee. As you all know, I love coffee. And I'm going on the roof. I don't know what I'm doing, so it might be my last one. So I'm gonna enjoy that first. I don't know if you know, I've mentioned it before, but I really don't like height. This is not even that high, but I still don't like it. So I'm looking at alternative ways of getting up there. This is the back of the house. I'm thinking of going on this like a little roof bit here. And then from here, maybe I can go on the roof. This seems like a little less intimidating for some reason. I have a feeling that the second I put my feet on this roof here, I will not like it. Right, I'm almost at the roof. Is the back sweaty? Jonah can confirm I'm not really like a sweaty person. And that I actually never seen my top like this. That's hilarious. Oh well, challenging myself. The problem is the roof has got a big gaping hole now. I don't know how to fix it. And rain is coming. Okay, change of plan again. I can't really see what I'm doing in there, and I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna try to go up on the roof. Kind of scared from heights though, but let's see if I can get it done from there. Jana coming for the show. Looking at it, oh, that's gonna be a bigger job than I anticipate, because the bricks are coming away from the side there. And it's all like, it's got mud in it and everything. Right, I'm gonna go from inside. I need to take lots of tiles. Mission abort, mission abort. Very awkward. Yeah. So this is the chimney that causes us some problems. I'm gonna try to take the tiles off from here. That's a little bit easier to film and to try and show you what I'm currently dealing with. So this is the old metal on the chimney, and I'm trying to remove it because I think it was leaking from this corner here. So I removed some of the tiles as well. So I'm just gonna try and change this metal, the top one and the one on the other side. But it's got some cement that's still holding pretty well. That's all the tiles around the chimney, all four sides cleared. I just need to put the new one, but I haven't got a clue how to do that. I got a big hole in our roof. I broke one of the tiles when I was removing him, so I'm gonna have to cut a new one. It doesn't fit. It's been probably a couple of hours now and I haven't got any progress done, made, whatever. I'm about to cut the first metal sheeting. I had to like watch a couple of videos. None of them are like specifically for how to do it. It's like a vlog type of video that I had to just see what's being done. Now, whatever, I'm just cutting the first one.
How's it going up there?
Just watching a video on the last bit because I'm not sure how to do it. The wind is pretty bad. How does it look from down there?
You look very small. I don't know if we'll see. It looks okay.
From up here, it looks shit. I can tell you that much. We don't even know if it actually leaks from the chimney. It does look like it could have leaked from here, but I mean, it needed a doing anyway, so it's one job off the list. Hopefully. I don't know. I've not finished yet.
I just went out to film Danny from the street, and then the little old lady across the road came out, sat down on her bench and said, "You're not done yet." And now she's just gonna probably watch him for the rest of the afternoon, bless her.
I don't know if you can tell, but it's getting dark. I've been on the roof most of the day. Obviously did the flashing, then I wanted to render the chimney a little bit. The render kept peeling off because I didn't prepare the surface properly or for any other reason. I don't know. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But once the flashing was done, it meant that the tiles were different, so I had to cut a few tiles and rearrange a few tiles. My legs are in pieces, they're literally shaking at the minute. Obviously cut myself on the flashing. I thought it might happen. I tried to use gloves, but the thing with gloves is you lose dexterity and you can't really feel things properly. So I took him off. The second I took him off, I cut myself. Nevertheless, I think it's done. Now we just need to wait for the rain and see if it leaks. I did pour a little bit of water to test it. Joanna said that it leaks, but not from the places I've been touching. So I'm looking forward to fixing those places, I guess. But for today, I think that would be everything. I've got myself a well-deserved apple juice whilst Joanna is just getting supper ready. So for the rest of the evening, I'm just going to sit down and do nothing. I'll see you in the next one.